So you're looking for some Fortnite Endgame tips. Having some trouble when it comes down to the last 10, the last 5, when the circle gets small and the pressure gets larger? Skip to about 10 minutes in this video if that's all you want. If your game is solid up to endgame, we start talking about that there at the 10-minute mark. In the meantime, leave in the comments below if you guys like the Dark Voyager skin or Mr. Keanu Reeves better. Which one do you have? Which one do you want? Which one will you get? Which one don't you like? I don't care. Leave it below. Any comments, questions, whatever you got. Whatever you got about those skins. Let me know which one's the best. Either way, here we go. We are playing some Blitz before this game mode goes away. We got a crazy win, let me tell you. Seriously, the last about 2 minutes of this video are intense. A crazy endgame that I haven't had in quite a little while. So, anyways, right here, I heard somebody beside me, and there's my next door neighbor chopping away in his house, so I decided to pop my nice little shields. I got 250s right here. This loadout is perfect. 250s, an AR, and a pump shotty. Dude, I can't ask for anything better than that for right when you're landing. Like, that was like a gift. It was perfect. So, I checked the rest of my house real quick, and I decided, you know what? Let's hit some materials. You know, our little tip from before, anything that's destructible in one hit, we'll pop those real quick, get some materials so we can go in and rush Mr. Neighbor Guy here. I see him standing through the window, try to get a nice little shot, but nope, I missed him. I said, you know what? He already knows where I am at this point. The storm's closing in. We're playing Blitz here. I'm just a little bit outside the storm, and if you are playing Blitz, take a note of that. Look where the storm is closing in at, where the white circle is. See how far I am? I'm close to it, but not quite all the way out. That guy had a nice little wall block there for me, though. But then, after he blocks the wall off like that, I popped through the ceiling, and what the heck is this guy doing? I missed a headshot. I don't know. He had a crazy wall block. I thought this guy was going to be a beast there, because I was literally about to walk in there, and he blocked off the wall. But no, he was just standing there, just hanging out. Like, here, please just take me. I don't want to go in the storm. Just you finish me, okay? That didn't sound right. Anyways, heading over into Tomato Town. Here we go. I see that guy jumping around on the roof over there to the right, and I'm going to head in to get this guy, and I get jumped by somebody running out of the storm on my left right here. So what seems to always happen to me in single player or solos is this. I can't engage with one person at a time. I'm always engaging with more than one, and thankfully the guy to the right in the house is not engaging with me at all. I didn't block my right side at all, which I should have. This freaking tree stops me from hitting this guy so many times. That was just a plain miss. That was a tree miss slash plant hit. Freaking whatever, stairs hit. Well, either way, okay, my aim, yeah, it's a little rough. But trust me, endgame gets a little better. I work on it a little bit here. So, I don't know what that guy was doing over there in the house. He didn't come after me at all with all this noise and gunfire. But there he is. I see him still in the house, so I'm assuming, okay, there must be fighting with somebody else over there. I must be okay for now. We're going to have to go in and put some pressure. We're going to gear up for the next fight number 2. So that said, though, if you are getting engaged with more than one person, again, assess the threat. Now, look at this guy. Look, he decides to get me now. Okay, fine. You know what? You're going to put a nice little jump on me. I don't even know where he was shooting at me from. I think it was inside the house up there on the second floor. I really don't know, but I see another guy running into the house, so I know there's at least 2 in there. I see this guy running out, and I don't think that was the guy that was shooting at me a minute ago. He is now, though, but that's okay. We'll knock this guy out real quick. He decides to run off. He was done anyway. The guy was done. Finish him off with a headshot. There it is. And I know there's at least one more in the house right now, so I'm just trying to figure out what to do. The storm's closing in here in about 30 seconds, so that's what I like about Blitz mode. You don't got a lot of time to think. You just got to do. You can't be sitting there and hanging out, worrying about what you're going to do next. I don't know what this guy was doing, but he's dead now. And that wasn't the guy that ran in the house earlier, I don't think. But there is a pile of guns here, so I don't know who's who, what's what, if that guy's still around or not. But I'm just trying to figure it all out. So, anyways, though, I'm just looking for him around here. Don't see him. I really don't know where that guy went. Use your impulse grenades if you need to get a little bit of bounce on the storm. Get it, a little bit of bounce. And that will help you a lot. I've been really, this game mode has been helping me use impulse grenades. I would always throw them out before, but they're actually very useful for offense and defense. It's something that I'm glad they put this game mode out, or I probably never would have messed around with as much. But anyways, to the left here, we see a llama right there. And I was trying to figure out if I had time to go get it in the storm. And I had plenty of time, but I decided I didn't have time. I got a little scared there. Could have used it, but I was okay on materials, you know, we're okay. But I see this guy up here, so we're going to get a kill. Instead of the llama, we'll let the llama go. Have you guys heard about that crazy backpack glitch? It turns out, well, from what I hear, I've been doing some research on it, it's not anything to do with the llama. It looks like it's just something that came out early. Somebody hacked into the game early, and it may be in one of the next releases here for, you know, our cosmetic releases. Not really sure. Anyways, we dropped this body down here, and this guy had some nice stuff for us. A jump pad, another fire pit, some minis, and a med kit. That was a beauty. So I decided to drink the minis first, and then I was going to use this med kit right here. And as I started using it, I said, wait a second, I got 2 fireplaces. I'm not going to use this mini because the fire pit takes some time, so I'm going to try and pop this down. I couldn't get it down because the floor I placed was under the grass. I hate when that stuff happens. So anyways, I used the fire pit instead, fireplace, fire, whatever this is, campfire, and save the med kit, and I have it till the rest of the game because the fireplace is a little bit harder to use at times when you're in a pinch than a med kit is. Also, it gives you less health than a med kit potentially, so I decided to do that. That's, again, a tip, something you want to pay attention to if you have resources like that. There's a balloon in the middle of the lake. I decided, you know what, I am not going for that. Number 1, it's way too wide open, which we could get over. We could build around and stuff, but number 2, when it drops the stuff in the middle of the lake, you can't see what it is, and that drives me crazy. So up here, I decided to come up. I was going to come run to Tilted, but there was a lot of battling going on. I heard gunfire, and I ran up there to check it out, and I just said, you know what? From that angle, there's way too many buildings that could see me. I'm way too wide open. I'm going to just pass and disengage on this. I'm going to head over towards the middle of the circle, end up finding a nice little chest here. So that's a tip for you guys. If you don't have to engage, you don't always have to. You know, you hear gunfire, you go up there, check out, see what's going on. You're not really liking the angle, you're not really feeling it. Okay, move on. It's all right. Right here, I see this guy jump padding up here, so I said, okay, I got down to see where he's going. I don't think he saw me, and I'm just checking all my sides because I know there's people in Tilted behind me. I'm seeing where this guy is going. He's going up the mountain here, and it looks like he's about to fight somebody, which he is. I hear the gunfire going on, the building wars. That guy jumps again. Now he's up there parachuting off, and he just bailed and ran off. I don't know if it's the guy. I think that's the original guy that came over there in the first place. So I decided to try and get a snipe on this guy, which he decides to move. I quick glimpsed his outfit. Now this is important. If you know what guys' outfits are, chances are there's not 2 people with the same outfit in the same place at the same time. Could be, yes, potentially, maybe, but it's not as not as good of a chance. So I peek over here and notice how that guy's not got the outfit, but that guy right there on the left has the outfit of the guy that was just on the mountain above me. So I decide, you know what, that's got to be the same guy. There's no way. He's got to have put a jump pad and launched over there. And as I come up, there's a grenade launcher, and what do we see? A jump pad. So it was. This guy bounced off, and I knew that the mountain was clear because I could see him from across the way. So I guess get a nice little snipe on this guy who had the high ground. Probably wasn't too happy about that. I really wanted to get the other guy underneath because he had a crazier skin, the skin that's harder to get, so I figured he was a little bit of a better player, but that's okay. Tag 1, I'll take it. And I still have my grenade launcher here, some impulse grenades in case I need them. I decided to get some snipes on this guy again. There he is. I missed him. Actually, that may be a different guy. I think it is a different guy. He's got the red skin, the little spike guy skin. So I'm just holding down the mountain right now. I'm still in the storm as it goes here. Those guys are all having to move, and we're just trying to hold down the fort. Again, there's a jump pad over there to the west, and that's something to pay attention to because, you know, they could reach it from here. You saw where that guy landed a minute ago. So right now what you guys see me doing is covering over the ramps, right? So if somebody tries to run up those ramps on me, they've got to build. We've talked about this before, but if you do that, it makes it so they can't just climb up your ladders, your ramps, and walk right into your base. They have to build to get up there or break it down, which is going to make noise, which is going to alert you, which is going to let you know, okay, somebody's trying to get up here. So that is a huge thing that not a lot of players do, not enough players do, that makes a big difference. Sometimes you don't hear people building, but it can make or break. It really can change a game type here, game outcome, if you can hear people sneaking up on you more easily. So that's something to pay attention to. And notice I did it a little bit later, but I did do it as I was keeping it more. It lets you relax a little bit. I didn't have to keep as much of an eagle eye on what was going on around me. So there's another drop down here, and I decide to run over here and check this baby out. As Tilted is getting real pinched right there, I don't think anybody's going to be coming from that side right up above me, so I feel like it's pretty safe that way. They may come up and over the mountain, but I know there's at least one there. I saw somebody else parachute before to my left. There's only 7 people, not a lot left. It gets me another campfire and some minis, and right here I decided to swap my med kit for the minis because minis, they can give me a total of 75 health. A med kit can give me more than that. However, the med kit takes quite a while to apply it. Minis you can drop real quick. Now right here I see the guy that looks like what he came out of Tilted, so he's immediately right on top of me. It looks like he's got a little crappy base, so I decided to assault this guy first. I didn't check my left, didn't check my rear. I thought this was the only guy coming out of there. Big mistake, which you'll find out here in just a second. Always check every side of you when you're coming up to places. It makes no sense not to do that, and look what happened here. I got in a really, really bad spot. I was attacking somebody. This guy comes up behind me. Now, what is going... Seriously, come on. This drives me insane when people do this, but I guess, you know, I kind of do it to people, too. So, I blocked my left side, the guy that I was originally attacking. This guy's getting pinched in the storm. If I could hit a freaking shot, he'd be dead already, but I can't hit a shot with this crappy AR. Still got my original white AR and white pump from the very beginning of the game. Hey, you know, make it work, right? So, I got pinched real bad here, but thankfully, the guy that I was originally attacking, I think got engaged with other people and never came after me. And this guy was my only threat. Why this guy tried to attack me while he was coming out of the storm was retarded, because right here, there he goes, bye-bye. Stupid, 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 and it cost me 50% of my shield that I had, and a mini, one of my minis, which is, you know, whatever, okay. But anyways, the guy, you know, come on, be ready. If you're gonna attack me, at least put me down. Don't do that. Do not attack me and then run off and try and hide when you find out that you picked on the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm getting a little bit more of a pinch here. I got this guy in the big base attacking me. There's a guy behind me again. I don't even know where that guy came from. He must have been sitting in the bush or something. But here comes that solid aim. The headshot, dropping bodies. There he goes. Guys, there is pressure everywhere. So let's talk about endgame tips here. We're a little bit late. I'm supposed to talk about that a minute and 30 seconds ago. But watch this, guys. You got to single out your players, right? Single out who's your biggest threat. Right now, this guy's building up high. He's a bigger threat. I feel like there's a guy to my left that I saw was on the ground hiding in the base over there, and there's somebody else that I don't know where he's at. So I decide to just put pressure on this guy. Try to make it so only one guy can engage you at a time. Also, try to make yourself not look like the biggest threat. This guy looks like the biggest threat to everybody, I think, because he's got a big sky base. Me, now, I may look like the bigger threat because I have a bigger base. So the more spread out your base is, the crazier your base looks, the more people are going to try to come after you because they think you're the biggest threat. So those are some tips there to pay attention to. I dropped this guy. That storm hurts this endgame. This guy's rushing me. I had the wrong gun out. Had some building materials. What's going on? I'm in the storm. I'm about to die. The storm's hitting 10 apiece. And there's the final kill with 5 health. Check that out, guys. Oh, I was sweating here. Holy crap. What a win. Seriously, 5 health win. Woo, baby. Anyways, let's recap real quick right here. If you're in the end game, 3 tips for you. Number 1, don't make yourself look like the biggest threat. Number 2, attack the biggest threat. And number 3, make sure you only make it possible to engage with one player at a time. Make sense? Thanks as always, guys, for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow.